Hey everybody, I'm here with Guido, Redken Creative Consultant, who just wrapped up 30 shows for fashion weeks around the world. Guido is going to share with us how you can translate the looks into your salon.
So my advice is just to sort of go online, check out maybe some of the shows I did and just hopefully be inspired by them. And then obviously what I do on the runway is really extreme, and sort of I do that just to make the point very quickly, because editors sat there, they look up and they have to know what message I'm trying to say. Obviously your client sat in your chair is not going to take these looks on board. Want this sort of extremity. So if you can just take little key points to the hair looks for spring summer 2011, which my overall feeling was like a 70s kind of glamour. There was a lot of small heads of hair. There was a lot of small heads of hair. So different ways of wearing your hair in a small way, different parts, center, side. I used a lot of gel this season and shine products like Redken Glass and a new hairspray by Redken called Pure Force, which helped me form and add gloss to what could be very ordinary looking hairdos. So they were like, as I say, 70s inspired. So at Vuitton I did a hair look that went over the eye with a twist. At Prada I did like Josephine Baker inspired finger waves with lots of hardware hair gel. Now if you just take little pointers like the gel, the small head, and try and adapt that to maybe the client sat in your chair. Or maybe sometimes you don't actually have to do the hairdo, but if your client understands that you know what's going on, it's kind of inspiring for them, and maybe you can just in little ways suggest updating their regular hairdos.
Any hero products for you and tools? What do you use at every single fashion show? Products and tools.
I use a lot of assistants. And I always use Redken hairspray. It's a go-to. Without it I couldn't exist at the fashion shows. And this season hair gel was really important, and Aerate, which is a new Redken product, which is a volumizing mousse, I used a lot. I used my blow dryer, a tail comb, a Mason & Pearson brush, and pins. Hairpins, bobby pins, hairdryer, tail comb, and those products, I could create a lot of looks.
What advice would you have for any hairdresser who wants to get into fashion shows to do the kind of work that you do?
My advice to someone who wants to get into fashion was contact someone who's doing it, someone like myself, or someone that maybe inspires you. Find out who their agents are. And maybe just bring up and just say you're available to come and assist during the shows, which are twice a year in New York, Paris, Milan and London. So if you're living in the States, then maybe contact somebody who, a New York agency, and you could look for them online. Or there's an LA Fashion Week, and I'm sure there's a Miami Fashion Week. In the big cities, I'm sure there's fashion weeks everywhere. But you have to find out which hairstylist sort of inspires you. Maybe find out who their agent is and contact the agent, and they'll put you on a list. And then maybe, if you're lucky enough and that stylist requires some extra hands, maybe you'll get asked.
Thank you so much, and I look forward to next season, seeing what you're doing.
Thank you.
That was great.